politicians serve the people.
Tuanku, are you allowed to talk about politics? Sebab kita,
Why am I not
kita
allowed?
dibiasakan.
Okay, I know,
Cakap,
but why?
Raja ni above politics. Dah masuk politik dah.
Jangan get involved in politics. Tetapi saya tidak boleh. Tengok negara-negara di Middle East yang mana yang tak ada raja. Saya rasa saya tak patut dikecualikan.
Let's be real lah tuanku.
Tak boleh jaga hati semua orang. You guys are asking me a lot of questions.
Tapi tuanku rasa
Siapa saja jadi Perdana Menteri
bagi secara adil dan saksama.
benefit the people.
Ya, macam banjir.
Why about I start asking you question pula? He wants to see the country do well. Banyak benda yang kami boleh capai. Kita dia benci.
Datuk Seri Anwar jadi PM. Permulaan yang okey, siri kesilapan yang visi ekonomi tak jelas.
But YB, you must also understand, ni berhutang begitu banyak.
Ekonomi madani, industrial master plan, energy transition. Tuanku sendiri pernah kata jangan kita hallucination lah.
Exactly, yeah.
Sebab dah sampai setahun tuanku. Sampai hari ni tuanku ganti menteri pun belum lagi.
Betul.
And still nothing. Dia tak nak buat kerajaan stabil. Jangan nak tukar kerajaan.
I think it's trying, maybe playing too safe.
Penting untuk the whole cabinet. Berapa banyak kita boleh umum minggu depan?
So antisocial, but I don't care. Don't give a damn, I'm gonna smoke it.
Perhubungan antara Perdana Menteri dan juga dengan Tuanku Sultan ataupun mana-mana sultan. You see, with a good perhubungan yang baik dan juga bekerjasama in the best interest of the nation, I think banyak benda yang kami boleh capai. So that's it. Of course ada you have protocol, you have line in certain things. Tetapi apabila you have a good relationship, I think there's a lot that can be done. Because in the end of the day, it won't benefit Kebahaduli tuanku. It will benefit the people.
Yeah.
So obviously the Prime Minister, siapa saja jadi Perdana Menteri, have to somehow take that seriously.
Tapi tuanku rasa dalam tempoh Kebahaduli jadi agung, adakah ada expectation daripada Johor? Of course, Kerajaan Persekutuan dia akan cuba bagi secara adil dan sama kepada semua negeri lah. Tetapi let's be real lah tuanku. Setiap kali ada sultan dan raja yang naik takhta, dia ada expectation that something will happen, more will happen to the state.
Of course. Like for example, like I said, the infrastructure.
Ya, macam banjir.
Yeah. So of course kita nak tengok ada improvement dalam negeri. But you guys are asking me a lot of questions. Why about I start asking you question pula?
Let's go, sir. Let's go.
What do you think of Datuk Seri Anwar punya performance? My opinion, I think he has to execute more in making decision. And I don't know whether he has a good team ke tidak. I don't think he has a good team. Pandangan saya. I think memang niat nak membuat sesuatu tu ada. Of course, he wants to see the country do well. Itu sudah tentu. But I think he has to execute a little bit more ataupun mesti ada a bit brave atau berani in terms of making decision.
Yeah.
Tak boleh jaga hati semua orang. You have to make a decision what's best for the country.
Yeah.
And sometimes if that being hated untuk membuat kita dia benci oleh kerana membuat keputusan apa yang baik untuk negara, sometimes you have to bite the bullet.
Yeah.
That is pandangan saya. What about you guys? What do you think?
Batik dalam 100 hari yang pertama Datuk Seri Anwar jadi PM, saya bagi dia markah B-. Saya bagi dia markah A- kot. B-.
Right.
Saya kata B- sebab permulaan yang okey, tidak ada satu siri kesilapan yang banyak lah macam pernah berlaku sebelum ini. Tetapi pada waktu itu visi ekonomi tak jelas. Dia nak buat apa untuk ekonomi negara
But YB,
kita.
you must also understand, he take the seat while country ni berhutang begitu banyak.
Betul. Patik rasa at least at that time belum lagi ada vision yang jelas dia nak bawa ke mana. Lepas tu dia keluar lah ekonomi madani, industrial master plan, energy transition dan sebagainya. Okay. So sekarang ni persoalan dia adalah execution. Tuanku sendiri pernah kata vision without execution is hallucination. Jadi kalau jangan kita hallucination lah.
Exactly.
Jadi kita risau sekarang ni hallucination lah. Sebab dah sampai setahun tuanku. Pelan dah ada, hala tuju dah ada, visi dah ada, perancangan dah ada. Tetapi satu, of course, pasukan dia. Sampai hari ni tuanku, minta maaf Patik cakap lah openly, nak ganti menteri pun belum lagi.
Betul.
It's been a couple of months already, sir, and still nothing. Kita melihat bahawa tough decisions dalam bajet dia tak nak buat. Patik tak tahu bila nak buat sebab dah ada clear 4 years until the next election. Kerajaan stabil, Kebahaduli akan naik takhta sebagai agung, and Kebahaduli has been very clear, jangan nak tukar kerajaan. Dah bagi endorsement kepada PMX, but still timid tuanku. Itu Patik rasa lah.
I think it's trying, maybe playing too safe in my opinion.
Patut dia tambah tuanku, headline tu, the need to chase a good headline, something yang penting untuk the whole cabinet. Jadi lebih daripada delivery, it's berapa banyak kita boleh umum minggu depan. Kalau minggu depan dah umum, minggu satu lagi apa lagi kita nak umum. So pengumuman tu menjadi the driving, we said on the flight, very performative
Leadership.
Maybe not him as an individual, but the whole government as well.
That's what I say.
So
Dah masuk politik.
dah masuk politik dah. Dah termasuk politik dah.
But politics is a good talk.
Yeah.
It is a good topic. Kerana it just shows how much we care.
Ya.
I mean,
Sebelum tu,
I can look the other way.
Tuanku, saya nak tanya soalan asas. Tuanku, are you allowed to talk about politics? Sebab kita
Why am I not
kita
allowed?
dibiasakan.
Okay, I know,
Cakap,
but why?
oh, raja ni above politics.
I know, but why am I not allowed to talk about politics?
Tak adalah. Patut ingat this is some convention di kalangan raja. Jangan sentuh politik. Raja
For
above
me,
politics.
no. Jangan get involved in politics. Tetapi dalam segi pengetahuan ataupun pandangan, it's okay. I mean, I'm also a citizen of this country. Kenapa orang lain boleh bercakap dengan pandangan mereka, memberi pandangan mereka dengan situasi politik, tetapi saya tidak boleh? So for me, I don't agree with that. Dan sistem beraja ni, kalau kita tengok pun ada deliver or ataupun provide check and balance towards political situation in the country juga. And I feel that is very, very important because tak semua democracy work. Not in, you can see some country works, but mostly it doesn't. You can see in the Middle East. Tengok negara-negara di Middle East yang mana yang tak ada raja. Bandingkan dengan yang ada raja. You can see it is more stable. It is, dalam segi economy or policy in that sense. So for me, yes, it is important kerana kita provide a lot of check and balance. That is my opinion. Tetapi when we give pandangan, that kalau you have your rights, orang lain pun ada hak masing-masing. Saya rasa saya tak patut dikecualikan. Saya pun ada hak juga untuk memberi pandangan ke ataupun idea ataupun what's my take on politics. And saya tak pernah rasa kekok ataupun takut nak cakap soal politik. Because before, kalau kita tengok in the generation yang lebih raja-raja yang lebih lama, of course it's like a taboo, to speak about politics because we're supposed to be above politics. Yes, we are above politics, tetapi you must also understand politicians serve the people.